Boys on the hunt, metal to the bone. City lights flicker when a freak calls home. No rest, no peace, just a mission's cruel grind. SCP shadows will drag you when you fall behind. What we gotta chase in these haunted streets, cursed by the multi-cams in the streets. Feels like we're losing in the endless war. One man's curse leaves us bleeding sore.
Three, 6, 8. They're in there. They're in there. What's up, boys and girls? Welcome back to another episode of Your Local Cop Probably Sucks, where every new episode, an admittedly mediocre shooter on a good day explores the often absurd world of state-mandated law enforcement shooting qualifications. If you're new to the series, that's exactly that. Every episode, we pick a new state. We look up what that state requires of their law enforcement officers as far as annual shooting qualifications goes. We write it down, we take it to the range, and we see just how bad things can get. For today, a while back, I said I wanted more rifle quals. I haven't really been shooting rifle too much lately. And y'all sent me a couple, and then I got busy and completely forgot about it. So today I actually hit the range. Wasn't even planning on really filming, but I haven't touched rifle in a while. And about halfway through this morning, I realized, oh yeah, there's a couple rifle calls we could do. So this is going to be more of a stripped down kind of speed run kind of format for Your Local Cop Probably Sucks. But today we have the Nebraska patrol rifle qual. This is a 50 round qual total, 45 of those being rifle rounds, 5 rounds being pistol. It is split up into 7 stages, and we are shooting at distances ranging from 5 to 50 yards. As far as scoring goes for this qual, typically Nebraska uses an FBIQ target. Per their instructions, you will need 70% of your hits to land in that the bowling pin to pass as an officer. 90% within the bowling pin, I believe, is to be like considered for an instructor or junior instructor, something. I'll have to look at the exact verbiage, but it's something like that. And then if you can fit 90% or better in a restricted queue area, you are good to go for being an instructor, I guess. We do not have an FBIQ target. What we still have a lot of is USPSA targets. If you overlay a C zone from a USPSA, it's about the same as the restricted FBIQ zone that Nebraska uses for their instructor qualification. So I figured, why not? Anything in the C zone is good. I figured 90% in the C zone or better, we're good for instructor. And 70% will be our bare minimum to pass today. Like I said before, it's going to be a little bit more stripped down, more impromptu episode. So we're not really going to be doing too many wild cards. Pretty straightforward. We're going to follow the, we're going to shoot it cold. So we've never shot this before. We've never practiced it. We're going to film it live. We will not be shooting left-handed today. For those who do know me, maybe some of y'all know, some of y'all don't. But in an effort to get better at shooting left-handed, I've actually forced myself to be left-handed for the past year. I actually have not touched a rifle really right-handed at all for a year now. And I wanted to make sure that that wasn't diminishing, and it's been a whole year. I stuck to my commitment. So today will actually be my first day shooting a rifle full-time right-handed again. So we're going to see how that plays out. But we will be shooting cold. We'll be filming it live as we always do. Live target cam, all that. The target's ugly. If we fail, you're going to see it as it happens. No real wild cards today. I guess technically the pistol part, we will be coming out of a concealed carry holster because that's just the holster that we had at the range today. But other than that, it's going to be pretty straightforward. Also, just due to time Constraints, we will not be doing an enhanced version. We're just going to shoot it as it is and see what it's like. So, without further ado, for drill 1, we start at 50 yards. Per the paperwork, we start from a standing position and go into the prone. This is another thing that kind of put a constraint on this qual, but I don't think it's too big of a deal, and you'll see why in a second. My range that I go to does not allow shooting from the prone. It's a liability thing. They had lawyers write the rules. Whatever. I don't agree with it, but we're going to play by the rules that we are given. So we're going to augment drill 1. Instead of going to a prone from 50 yards, we're going to start from a standing position, go to the kneeling, put 5 rounds on target. We have 20 seconds to get that done. For drill 2, staying at 50 yards, and this is why I said before I don't think going to a kneeling would be that big of a deal, because drill 2, as it is written, starting from a standing position, going to a kneeling position, putting 5 rounds on target at 50 yards, and we have the exact same par time, 20 seconds. For drill 3, still staying at 50 yards, still 20 seconds, still 5 rounds. The only difference here is we're taking those 5 shots from a standing position. So low ready, up, 5 rounds standing, 20 seconds, 50 yards. For drill 4, we're moving up to the 25-yard line. We now have 25 seconds to get everything we need to do done. This will be a 5-round standing, reload, 5-round kneeling. 25 yards, 25 seconds. For drill 5, we're moving it up to the 15-yard line. Pretty much the same drills before. 5 rounds standing, reload, 5 rounds kneeling. For this one, we now have 20 seconds. What happened there? Had a little stoppage. Plenty of time. Okay. Drill 6, we're moving it all the way up to the 7-yard line. We have 3 seconds to put 2 rounds on target. We will do this drill a total of 4 times. .85, .75, .77. See if we can actually go slow this time. Use the whole, what is it, 3 seconds? See how slow we can go. Jesus. There's still a 1.9 going as slow as I think I could possibly go. Okay. And then drill 7, our final drill. We're moving it up to the 5-yard line. We will put 2 rounds on target with a rifle, transition to our pistol, put 5 rounds on target with the pistol. We have 10 seconds to get this done.
Oh my God!
That was unplanned, but we still got him in there. All right. Wow. Okay. As far as Nebraska goes, we are good enough to be an instructor, apparently, by Nebraska Police Department qualification. All right. Let's go talk about it. Okay. So, absolutely no challenge there. Plenty of time for the reloads. We actually got our round counts and our mags wrong for that final drill and had to do an impromptu, unscheduled reload in the middle of the final drill, and still had plenty of time to get that transition done. Still had plenty of time to get all those hits where they needed to go. Final thoughts on Nebraska. That sucked. That was terrible, and I don't think we're going to be shooting that again. So, Nebraska, no, you're not impressing me. Anyways, with that being said, this was, like I said, kind of a more impromptu kind of speed run of an episode. Yeah, that's all I got on Nebraska. So, I guess this is the part where I tell you to like, comment, share, subscribe, all that cool influencer guy stuff. This is the part where I tell you to check out the polls. We will be having actually we're not gonna there is no will be about it. There is a poll up right now. You can vote on the next state that will be shooting on pistol. And go ahead and check that out. Leave comments. Yeah, that's all I got. I'm gonna go pick my kid up from daycare now. I'll see y'all later. And until next time, y'all be good out there. If you can't be good, be careful. And if you can't be careful, you're just gonna have to rhythm with the tism. ADHD out.
Let's say that you're driving, you're having a good time. You're on the highway, Freebird's playing, and you're enjoying yourself a nice beverage, and you're going a little bit over the speed limit, 30 over the speed limit. Nothing crazy, right? Let's say someone wants to pull up behind you.
Bad guy.
To pull up behind you with some red and blue
Guns.
and pull you over on the side of the road and possibly take money from you. This drill is to help you get out of a
Robbery.
and get home to your wife and kids. Let's say that this
Attacker.
they come up and they start asking you weird questions. You want to play it cool, generally. You want to look forward. You want to not bring any odd attention to yourself because you're going to make a very quick movement. And pretty much your answer when they say license and registration, that's when the drill starts. You want to think of that as though that's the range beep noise. What seems to be the problem?
Attacker.
Oh, what's that? You want my license and registration? Yeah, let me go ahead and reach for that for you. You just successfully made it out of a
Robbery.
and made your way home tonight.